Hi, today is Wednesday, March 29th, and I thought I would hop on today and share my quarterly Scentsy club. So it's actually been quite some time since I've shared what's in my club, but I have recently made some edits. I've taken some bars out that I thought I would never take out of my club, and then of course I added some bars from the retired fall winter catalog, so I figured I would just go ahead and share an update. So I have been going through my Scentsy stash and really trying to take stock of what I have in my collection and what I'm going through, because a lot of the bars that are in my Scentsy club I tend to only warm at really specific times of the year, like Christmas time. So I've tried to be really honest with myself. I took spiced grapefruit out of my club. I absolutely love that scent, but I tend to only warm it in December, and I think this past season I only warmed one bar and I have a whole bin of it. So I figured I had enough to get me through. I also took out bergamot and solar driftwood. That is one of my favorite kind of clean aquatic type scents, but I just haven't been going through bars like I had been in the past. I also took out any bars that will be coming back with the next round of Bring Back My Bar. So I took out Painted Leaves and Cashmere Pear, and we'll definitely kind of reassess as Bring Back My Bar gets closer to see if I have enough of those bars or if I'll add them back into my Scentsy club. So without further ado, let me just go ahead and dive in and I will show you what is in my quarterly Scentsy club. So right on top, I have two of my favorite bar from this year's Valentine's Day collection. This is Clementine Blossom. So I have already dropped this down to one bar in my club subscription, but I did want to kind of build up a little stash of this one. I absolutely love this scent. This is just a very kind of soft, perfumey, feminine, kind of florally orange type scent to me. Really, really pretty, and I love it in my bedroom. My husband complimented this one too, so if he likes a scent, I know that I really have to kind of keep it around. So I love Clementine Blossom. I also still have Pacific Sandalwood in my club. I know that this is a favorite of a lot of people, and for some reason we just don't see this one return with Bring Back My Bar voting, but it is so nice. It is just soft and creamy and romantic, and it is so pretty. So at one point I had kind of toyed with the idea of taking this one out of my club, but I think it's just so unique and pretty that it is definitely going to stay in my club for a while. I also have a bar of Be Merry. So this one retired with the fall winter catalog this last season. I'm pretty sure that we'll see it back with this upcoming fall winter catalog later this year, but this is just my all-time favorite Christmas scent, and I can't go a Christmas season without it, so I had to put that one in my club for safekeeping. I also have a bar of Candy Cane Wishes. So this was a brick several years ago, and I just really like it. This is another one that I've kind of been toying with the idea of taking out of my club, but when I warmed this one this past season, I just kind of fell back in love with it. It is a very sweet peppermint scent. I feel like it's definitely sweeter than perfect peppermint, and I do kind of like that added vanilla sweetness. So I think I will keep Candy Cane Wishes in my club at least for another fall winter season. I also have a bar of Crimson Berry Christmas. So this was another brick that I fell in love with. This reminds me so much of 'Tis the Season from Bath and Body Works. It is just a perfect kind of spiced apple berry scent. I love this one around Christmas time. This is one that's tough for me because I only warm this one in December around Christmas, but I love it so much. And so I definitely will keep this one in my club for a little while. From the fall winter catalog, I added Polar Bear Hug. This was kind of a last minute addition for me, and I'm pretty sure it will come back, but this is just such a unique scent, and I love this one for the winter time, specifically in January after Christmas. Sometimes I find that it's a little bit hard to find scents that I'm really in the mood for after Christmas, so this is one that I really do like, and I hope that we'll see that one come back. Here's another one that I added from the fall winter catalog, Spiced Ember Glow. So this is one that I kind of fell in love with this past season. This has been around, I think, for 2 fall winter seasons. And I feel like this one is one that kind of flies under the radar, but it is so good. To me, it smells like kind of a sweet cinnamon candy. I don't get a lot of like smoky embers or anything from this. It's just a very kind of sweet cinnamon, a little bit deep and rich, and I really, really like that one. I also added Very Snowy Spruce, so I always have to put this one in my club for safekeeping. This is my all-time favorite Christmas tree scent. Oh, it is just so good. It's so crisp. There's a little tiny hint, I think, of amber in this that makes it smell a little bit sweet, but I love that one for Christmas time. Here's another one that I added for Christmas time. This is Christmas Cottage. So this is an all-time bestseller for Scentsy, and I'm pretty sure that we'll see it back. It is just a very kind of sweet, fruity cinnamon scent. I think you get some citrus and some raspberry, just a really classic Christmas scent. But my mom really fell in love with this one this year, so I wanted to put that one in the club just in case. All right, here's one that I had to put in my club, Silver Bells. I know there has been a lot of talk about this one maybe not coming back for the fall winter just because we've seen so much of it in the clearance section, but I'd say that this is probably my all-time favorite scent for January. It is just sweet and cool and a little bit minty and a little bit perfumey, but I love it in January. To me, this just reminds me of cool, snowy January days. Oh, I just love it. So I really hope that we'll see this one back, but if not, I have it in my Scentsy club. All right, here is one that I added back in from the Scents of the Season collection, Cozy Fireside. This is such a nice scent for the winter, specifically for me around Christmas time. This is a deep, rich, spicy clove scent. And there's just something so warm and inviting about this one. We actually warmed this one at Christmas time like 2 years ago, and I just fell in love with this. So I did have to keep Cozy Fireside in my club. All right, here is another of my all-time favorite scents, if not favorite scent of all time, hashtag Shine. I love this scent. So this is another kind of perfumey citrus scent, but this one is a lot brighter than Clementine Blossom, and I just love this one. I feel like this is a scent that you can warm anywhere. I love warming this in the open concept. This would go really well in a kitchen, but you could also warm this in a bedroom or bathroom, and I just love this one for the spring and summer, so that one will always stay in my club. Here's a bar that I've had in my club for quite some time. This is Cozy Spice. I always wish that we would see this one in a Bring Back My Bar because this one is such a nice, cozy, sweet, spicy scent. To me, this smells a lot like maybe a sweet gingerbread, but I really prefer this scent to any of the gingerbread scents that Scentsy has come out with. This is just sweet and cozy and inviting. So this is one that I like warming in the fall and in the winter, so I definitely want to keep that one around. All right, from this most recent Bring Back My Bar, I added Pear Blossom and Cucumber. So this is one that I had been waiting for a very long time to come back in and Bring Back My Bar. I love this scent. This is just such a light, clean, refreshing, perfumey scent. Emphasis on the light. This is a very, very light scent. I wish it was a little bit stronger because it is so, so pretty, but I love this one in my bedroom. I don't know if I'll keep this one in my club forever just because it is such a light performer, but I definitely did want to stock up a little bit on that one. All right, here's a bar of Falling Apples. So this was one of my favorites of the new releases from this last fall winter catalog. I really, really like this one. I know that not a lot of people fell in love with this one like I did, but there's something very rich, a little bit woodsy about this one, and I really like the apple note that's in here. To me, this actually reminds me of an apple version of Bath & Body Works Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. Just a little sweet, a little savory, but really, really good. And so I hope that we'll see this one back in the fall, but if not, I have it in my club. All right, here is another of my all-time favorite scents. This is Quiet Grove. So this is just the most pleasant bergamot scent. It's very light and clean, but there is something a little deep about this scent that I think makes it really appropriate for the fall and winter. I absolutely love this one in my bathrooms in the fall, so I have to keep Quiet Grove in my club. Here's another one that's been in my club for a little while. This is Lavender and White Balsam. This is a very unique scent. It's a really interesting mix of that balsam note with kind of an herbal lavender. This definitely smells very wintry to me, but this is one of my husband's favorite scents, and so I kind of keep it around for that reason. I have a really big stash of this, so I've been trying to warm through bars of this to justify keeping it in our club. This one might get taken out. I feel like we probably will see this again at some time in the future, so I might take that one out of my club. All right, another all-time favorite. This is Forever Yours. So this is another kind of perfumey scent. I just love this one in our bedroom. There is a little hint of lemon, but you get this kind of nice, feminine, musky, perfumey aspect. So pleasant, so pretty for a bedroom. And this is a scent that I actually warmed in our bedroom when we first moved into this house. So it kind of is a sentimental scent to me. I'm so glad that it came back in a Bring Back My Bar, and it will definitely stay in my club. All right, from this most recent Bring Back My Bar, I added a bar of Autumn Stroll. So I actually haven't warmed this bar, but on cold, I liked it and my parents really liked it. And so I wanted to keep it in my club in case we fell in love with it this upcoming fall, we would be able to get a little bit more of it. This is a very kind of unique take on autumn. This is a little bit deeper than some of the other kind of potpourri type scents. I think this one does have a little hint of patchouli. It kind of has a little essence of incense in it too. So a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, but you still get that kind of traditional fall spice scent. Really nice. I think that this one is going to warm up really nicely, and I think that we'll really enjoy having that one in the fall. So I did want to keep that one in my club, at least for a little while. All right, here's a bar of Red Pear and Pomegranate. So this was a scent of the month, and I fell in love with this bar. My husband really likes this one too. So this is a really nice, kind of bright, juicy, fruity scent. But it's nice because I think the fruits that are in this scent lend it to all year round warming. With the pear and pomegranate, we can get away with warming this one in the winter, but also in the summer. So I really like having that one on hand. This one is a great performer. Absolutely love that one. Right, from this last Bring Back My Bar, I added Mediterranean Spa. So I don't think this is one that I'm going to keep in my club forever, but I did want to stock up a little bit on this one. And at the end of that last BB&B period, this bar kept going in and out of stock. So I just decided to add it to my Scentsy club and get a few bars. But this is such a clean scent. So I actually get a lot of lemon from this, but it is mixed with kind of a fresh aquatic type vibe. Very spa-like. I had actually warmed a bar of this throughout my whole open concept area upstairs, and it smelled so refreshing and clean. I had previously just kind of stuck this one in bathrooms, and it does really well there too, but I actually really like that one, so I did want to stock up a little bit on that. Here's a bar of one of my all-time favorites for the summer, KAHIKO HULA. This is such a sophisticated tropical fruit scent, a kind of mango papaya mix. Really nice for the summertime. Something about this one reminds me a lot of Mango Matcha from the new releases in this spring summer catalog. So I don't know if I need both of them, but I love KAHIKO HULA. All right, here's a bar of Be Fabulous. So this had been a scent of the month that they brought back in a spring summer catalog, and then it ended up not returning this spring and summer. And I love this one. This is such a nice kind of bright, sweet grapefruit scent. I really like the combination of grapefruit and limoncello that makes this one not quite as harsh or biting as some other grapefruit scents. This is so pretty. This is such a nice clean scent. And this is another one that I can reach for any time of year if I'm wanting something a little bit on the like fruitier or more citrus side. I just love this one. So this one will definitely be staying in my club. I have a bar of pink cotton, and I am so glad that I added this one to my Scentsy club. I for sure thought that this one would come back with this spring summer catalog, and they axed it, and I can't believe it. I love this one. And it's funny because I remember when this one first came out, I wasn't sold on it. I thought that it kind of smelled a little weird, but now the scent has just grown on me. I love the combination of kind of that sweet pink berry note mixed with the clean cotton. It is such a nice scent for the spring and summer. I love this one in our bedroom. So very, very glad that I added that one to our Scentsy club. I have a bar of honey pear cider. This is one of my all-time favorites for the fall. This is such a pretty scent. So you do get the kind of cider spices, but there's a really nice sweet pear. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell the difference between pear and apple in this scent, but actually right now on the bottom, I'm picking up a very distinct pear note. So pretty. I love this one. I do have a nice little collection of this, so I don't know if I'll keep this one in my Scentsy club forever. I hope that we'll see this one back in a Bring Back My Bar because I feel like it was very popular. I have a bar of lavender cotton. This is another surprise that did not return with the spring summer catalog. And this isn't one of my personal favorite bars just because I'm not a huge fan of lavender, and I'm usually not a huge fan of the really strong kind of cotton laundry scents, but my mom really, really likes this one. So I decided to throw this one in my club last spring, summer, and I'm glad I did because it did not return, and this bar will be going to her. All right, I just have a couple left. So here's a bar of Scarlet Sunflower. This one retired with the fall winter catalog, and I love this scent for the fall. This is such a pretty, unique, sophisticated scent. I absolutely love it. So you do get a little bit of kind of a perfumey floral note, but it's not powdery at all. It's actually very kind of bright and crisp, but it's the addition of the apple and cranberry that just make this one come to life. This is so sophisticated. It is such a nice scent. It's a pretty good performer, and I think that we'll probably see this one back, but I definitely wanted to keep it in my club just in case. And then the last one I have here is from this most recent Bring Back My Bar. This is Cucumber Lime. So this is actually one that I have not warmed yet, and I threw in my club because I did enjoy it on cold, and I was worried that once I warmed it, if I fell in love with it, I wouldn't be able to get more. This is very, very loud. This is a very in-your-face type scent. I get a lot of greenness from this. So it smells like kind of lush botanicals, like a forest canopy, kind of that rainforest bungalow type scent. And then when I break it open, I do get this kind of bright, zesty lime. So like I said, I thought that I might really fall in love with this when it's warming. It just hasn't been warm enough or spring-like enough here for me to really be in the mood to warm this one yet. I'm trying to warm this one before the end of March, so we will see. Sometimes when I smell this one, I really like it, and then sometimes the green notes are just a little too much. And right now, this is just smelling like very, very green, almost a little headache inducing. So we'll have to see how this one does when it's warming. I feel like this one is going to be a boomer. So I did want to keep it in my club just in case I ended up falling in love with it. So those are all of the bars that I have in my quarterly club right now. I also picked up the Whiff Box as my half off item for the month of March. I already know what's in this box. I've watched several Whiff Box videos, but I've been in kind of a spring cleaning mood. And I usually do like to get the March box when it's spring cleaning themed, just because I think it's kind of fun. So this is the spring cleaning box, and it comes with a bathroom cleaner in Coastal Sunset. Coastal Sunset is not my favorite scent in wax, but I thought that this one might be a nice scent to have in a bathroom cleaner. And then it has a bottle of Daydream Oasis Counter Clean. I have this in the dish soap right now, and it's actually quite pleasant, so I thought that would be a nice pair. And then something that I actually really am excited to try is the All-Purpose Cleaner Concentrate, and this is in Make a Splash. So I've actually never tried the All-Purpose Cleaner from Scentsy before. I've heard a lot of people say that they mop their floors with it, and so that's how I'm going to use this, and I'm excited to give that a try. I don't love the scent Make a Splash in wax, but again, I think that I will like it a lot better in a cleaning supply. So I'm actually really excited to try that. Also in the whiff box, we get a spring summer catalog, a bar of Mandarin Zest from the Easter collection, and I still have yet to warm this one in my open concept area. That's where I'm really interested to try it out, because it smells really light, but this smells like it would be a really pleasant, clean kind of background scent in a larger kind of living area space. So I'm excited to see how that one does. And then something that I'm kind of excited about, this is a sponge. So it's a Scentsy expanding sponge. And I just thought that was kind of cute. So I think you get this wet and it pops up and comes to life. I kind of wish that it wasn't white. I don't know, there's just something about white sponges that kind of grosses me out, but I'm excited to try this one. It does say that you can run this one through the dishwasher to keep it clean. So I'm excited to do a little spring cleaning with all this stuff. So like I said, that is my quarterly Scentsy Club. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.